Welcome back to session. I'm just kind of screwing around right now. I've made a couple of changes to my settings. I've changed the flip input to auto because it was on, like, depending on the angle that I flipped it. There we go. That's what I was going for. Buttery. So I popped the corner of the tail to get a little bit more distance over. That works pretty well. But the problem with that is that if you have to do a slow flip, like a hard flip, it would always be at an angle, so you would catch it super weird. The only way to do a flat hard flip is to not have it on that mode. So, you know, I keep tweaking it. Eventually going to stumble on a way that feels good and I can land things consistently. You know, I can do a fakey big spin flip that doesn't like flip twice and I catch it straight up. You see me do that trick a lot. Now it actually looks decent. That's a little flipping a little bit toward the nose, I guess, but like, you know, it looks better. And I have the option to still do it the way that it normally goes, like that. That wasn't that bad, actually. There we go. That's how it used to look every time, no matter what. So anyway, not super important, but I wanted to mention that in case you noticed. China Banks line, let's go there. Is that in this map, or yes it is? Okay. All right, over here. There, I've been skating around here a bit, and I keep seeing people standing around. There's one right there. But let me get that. And then there's one right there, and then there's the one I'm actually going to. So maybe I can knock all these out. And then there's one right there too. This is not the biggest map, but there are a lot of things to do in it, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to try to do all of these and see what happens. What do you want? Waiting for my order across the street and killing time with this little line. Donovan recommended a taro tea spot. I don't know what that is. It's purple. It tastes like vanilla? Okay. All right. I have been to Chinatown. I bought a fake Dragon Ball Z t-shirt there. All right. Let's see. Skater logs, missions, trick down the stairs, trick on flat, grind the curved hander. Okay, I've actually done this exact line. I do the little micro ollie there. Tray flip. Let's do a nollie hard. All right, little ollie. Tray flip. Regular hard flip, because I can do those now. Oh, I did something crazy on here yesterday. It was a nollie big heel flip to back tail. I did a 270 kickflip out. It took a while. I'm not going to try to do that whole thing for this. I think I'm maybe going just a... Oh, no, I was not going too slow. All right. It's hard to judge speed. It always feels like going too slow when you're doing like a normal thing. I don't think that tray flip counted. All right. There we go. That one did. Nollie hard. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe that's a bit much. Maybe I don't have to do that. Maybe I'll do like a crooked grind or something boring. Okay. Even with a weird glitchy step, it still worked. Let's try a nollie flip no slide. Okay. Good enough. Uh-oh. Sometimes when you drag your foot, you don't stop. So my character was trying to roll and not being able to. All right, so what I need to do to safely do the next thing, I need to untrack a mission. Now, there is a decent chance that the next one I do is not going to work, because I've had that happen before, where if I try to do things out of the order that the game wants, because I just saw the guy there, it gets really hard to actually get it to work. If the spot was in a video game, players would consider it a boss battle. Okay. I have skated this a bit. Let me know what you want me to actually do. Manual up the slide, pop up the steps, manual bridge, then pop from that to grind down the right side of the last slide. Okay. See, it's not going to mark it. I mean, I'm sure he means this, but it's not marked. So, oh, because he's, it's not being, that's got to be it. Not being tracked. There we go. Okay, now this is really hard actually, because like I've got my speed up on everything, and yet even I barely have enough speed to get up this. All right, manual up that, popped up that. That's supposed to be to a manual, and then I got to grind on the right side of that. Okay. All right. That is a lot of speed to get. Okay, yeah, you can't get on right away. You gotta do that, and then ollie manual. Pop up to nose manual. That'll save me a little bit. Pop over to crook. Oh, that worked. Okay, I thought it was gonna count each one. I was thinking it wasn't working, but I wanted to at least complete it to see what would happen. 7.75. Does anyone still skate a 7.75? That's pretty cool. All right. Most people are in the 8s now. Me too, because you know that's what you can find, and that's what truck sizes are, and all that kind of stuff. But nothing wrong with still being in the 7s. That's what it was when I was growing up. Let's skate these handrails and stairs. Okay, trick the first stairs, grind the second stairs. Grind the first stairs, trick the second stairs. Okay, I'm just gonna worry about those right now. Okay, trick and then grind. This is kind of difficult just for speed purposes, but I did this yesterday. I did a gazelle flip and then a nollie flip crook. That was the line that I came up with. It's a little bit easier with the new way I have the flip control set. I want to catch up my back flip. There we go. Then I did a nollie flip. See, it's tough because it comes up quick, even though I'm not going super fast. It still comes up very quick. Alright, this might not be enough speed to clear the stairs. There we go. Alright, I'm fine with it being a no slide if it comes down to it. I would like it to be a crook. That's what I'm actually going for. I know I'm popping a little bit too late. If you pop too quick, it doesn't work. Like if your knees are still bent, you don't get height. Like you can still do the trick. You just like don't actually get any pop that way. So anyway. Alright, pop. Oh! Could have been it. I caught it a little bit too soon. Gazelle flip, nollie flip, nose slide. Yeah, okay. Grind the first stairs, trick the second stairs. Okay. Let me see. What should I even do on this? I could do the opposite, but that would be kind of... That's kind of weak. I'm not going to do that. Nollie nose grind and then burial heel. I mean, whatever. Backside trick the first stairs, switch frontside trick the second stairs. Okay. Now, I know they say trick, but I don't think a 360 would count. Well, I can't do a 360, but yeah, okay. So I can't, oh, I could try a 540. This is, you know, dumb, but I'm just trying it for the sake of seeing if just a plain spin would count. It should, because it just says trick. It doesn't say flip trick. Oh, I forgot I had to spin. It was like frontside, hard flips frontside. Yes, but it wouldn't have counted. Okay, all right. So that did count. Still killing it, even though, yeah, I killed it. I mean, I did a 540 down some stairs. That is pretty intense. I did bail the switch frontside flip, but okay, I still get some props for that. All right. All right. Now it's not automatically signing me up for the next thing. That is good. I can go talk to this guy. What do you want? Have you seen this rail yet? Yes, I have. I lost track of time 50-50. Oh, I don't want to do a 50-50. Don't make me do a 50-50. They're so much harder. Grind the down rail, pop onto the box, then trick over the bench. Okay, so we're going to grind the rail. Oh, and then the bench down there. Okay, I've actually done this exact line off camera. Okay, so let me see. Before I do anything, I want you to tell me if it's specific. It's not going to be... it's probably this, right? Grind the rail, trick off the rail, trick off. Okay. So not anything specific. You don't make me do a 50-50. That's good. So what did I do this? I did like a back over crook. I think I had to pop the pocket. Pop pocket, as you might call it. Okay, now that probably won't count because that was not a grind. Although sometimes when the game says grind, it means anything on a rail. It doesn't necessarily mean a grind. But, you know, how can you ever know that for sure? I would like it to be an overcook just for Steve's purposes. There we go. Gotta pop out to clear the corner, and then we'll do that little tray. There we go. Look at that. All right. What would you like, my friend? I was gonna see if I could gap out over sidewalk. If I could gap out over sidewalk off that box next. Okay, that's not even a sentence. A gap out over that sidewalk over the... You're sending me all the way over there? Are you gonna come with me? Okay. I need to gap out over box. I don't. Whatever. I need to see what he actually wants. I could not parse those words into a sentence. Okay, so there is something marked over here. Oh, grind that and then pop out. Yes, I've done this too. Okay, that's cool. Let us set a marker. What exactly do you want? Grind the ledge, flip out. Slide the ledge, flip out. Okay. Let's do a grind and a flip out. Wait, did I set a marker there? I did. Okay, good. How about a nollie crook, nollie flip out? I don't think I need a ton of speed for this. Maybe just a little bit more. Nollie. Okay. Let me get a little bit more room. Oh, he is over here. Wait, is that the same guy? I don't think so. That's not the same guy. They both had red shirts, though. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can talk to him afterward. There we go. That's a little bit more speed. Nollie crook, nollie flip. Ooh. It's pretty steezy, though. Okay. That one, not so much. I would like if things were waxed in the game, you know? Like, this does not look grindable at all. I wonder how many kids who started skating after these games came out, you know, like Skate, don't realize that you have to wax stuff to be able to grind it. You can't just like throw yourself at a curb. I mean, look at the cracks. There's like big chunks of concrete missing. That one. Oh no, it might have counted. It looked like a no sub, but it said crooked in the corner. Okay, maybe I just pop off the tail. How's that sound? Well, okay, that's cool, but that's not what I was going for. All right. But yeah, like look at how bad that looks. You couldn't actually grind this. I know it's not going to count. I would still like to. Okay, this is not that complicated. I'm having a hard time though. That much is true. Let me try front side. How about that? How about that? Maybe that's the problem. Timing was the problem on that one, not the approach angle. Ugh. Okay, let me move. No, that's a different guy because he wants to say something else. Ugh. I don't know what happened there, but it was grotesque. Oh, come on. Why am I not doing any grinds here? Nose grind. I'm landing on. Okay, I'm landing in a grind. Look at that. You know, like the lineup of the wheel and everything. It just doesn't want to lock in. Ugh. Is the right one not grindable? I don't think I've done a grind on it yet. That is really weird. Okay, here we go. Crook. Oh. The catches are hard. No. I counted that as a crook again. That was not a crook. That was an ollie over nose point. Okay. Let's just not screw it up. How about that? No, you don't like that. If I try to 5-0. They just bounce off of this thing. This is super weird. Like, I've skated it before, but I did it with tail slides. I didn't do any grinds on it. Okay. Just trying to turn. I don't know how I ollied there. Okay. Ooh. See, that's not so hard. The slide is not so hard. Ooh. It's hard to flip out of a lip slide or a board slide, though. You know what would be cool? Is a front blunt on this. This would be ridiculous. Front blunt. Ugh. Maybe I'm a little bit too on top of the middle. There we go. Oh. You can see him try to do a flip. He tried. No, he didn't. Okay. All right, fine. What? Slide to a flip, right? Slide to a flip. Oh, that was a good one, too. Fine, I'll just do something boring, then. If you're going to be like that, I'm just going to do a tail slide. If you don't want the steez, then you don't get it. Let's see. Tail. Kickflip, fakie. Okay, let's remind ourselves what he wants here. Slide the ledge, flip out to the sidewalk. Was I going too fast and clearing to the road? I mean, that seems like an odd thing to complain about. But okay, let me try to go a little bit slower. And gap over it. Ugh. Okay. Something that I'm frustrated with is how much the game wants your trucks to be on 0. Like, it's really hard to steer accurately enough when your trucks are that loose, but then you don't really lock into grinds right if they're not. Like, if you do a crook, okay, then like your truck is still flat, and my trucks are like a third of the way tightened. They're not tight at all. Okay, just go back to the tail slide. I know it didn't work, but It'll work one of these times. Do I have to switch to the other ledge? It didn't tell me that, but maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it. Let me just go on this ledge, do a back tail, and then a kick flip. Okay, and then it's gonna just throw me off. To the sidewalk. Okay, I kind of caught something. Got an achievement called Good Day, Mate. All right. Cool. Cool. Fun. Can you stop? Okay. Yeah, I would like to see in a moment as I rewind. Like, I clipped that, didn't I? Yeah, I did. That's fine. All right, now what do you want? I flew home first to recharge. I have a skate park in my backyard. Well, that's nice. Okay, I don't care about your skate park unless you're going to take me there. What do you want me to do? Mellow, long, and curved, but is it too curved and long to stay locked on? Only one way to find out. And of course, I have to find what he wants. I really wonder. Slide the rail twice and then smith the rail. I'm curious if I don't track it, if it'll still work. So I got to slide the rail twice, smith the rail, gap over the rail. Okay, well, let me just try. I can slide the rail twice. Maybe. I mean, I have no slid this before. This has got to be the thing he's talking about, although I guess I don't know that for sure. It's the only thing curved. The rail in front of him is straight. That was not fast enough. So let me try it. If I can get to the second kink, then I think I'm home free, but okay. It is tough to stay locked into this. The smith is going to be really hard. I'm not really looking forward to that. Okay, now if I go to the logs, that was called grinding the curve. No, that was not called that. It was called curved rail session. It did count. Interesting. Okay. Let me try a back lip on this thing. Okay, is that gonna... No, I'm probably gonna fall off if I do that. What about a tail slide? I did the no slide. I did not get a push on that one. What about a tail slide? Tail slide. Oh, okay. Not sure what happened, but I didn't like it. Okay, let's gap to that back tail. You have to spin with that. You can't just like let it push you into the curve, you know? Okay, that counted. All right. And then smith was the next thing, right? I don't know why I'm not just... I mean, I can turn it on now. I was just curious as to if it would work. Smith the rail, then gap over the rail. Gap over the rail, easy. Smith the rail, I'm a bit concerned about. As far as like actually staying locked into it. But I wonder if I have to grind the whole thing. I mean, the way that he was talking, it was, you know, with the grind or the curve and the steepness and all that type of stuff. Like, it sounds like he wants you to do the whole thing. But I wonder if technically I don't have to. No, because that should have counted then. Okay, so I have to smith all the way around this thing. That is going to be hard. Smiths are really difficult to lock into. Like you can see right there, I hit it and it just kind of slipped off. The truck slipped off slightly. And having that curve and being able to stay on it throughout that whole curve, I'm a little bit concerned about. I wish I could get just a little bit more speed on this. But the problem is, if I get more speed, I gap all the way down to the curve. So like I can't go that fast. Okay. No. Smiths are the hardest grind in the game. 50-50s I think are actually harder. But they are close. They're hard, not necessarily to get into. It's hard to make them look decent. Because sometimes like the board, like you'll dip down the nose into a decent smith. And then it just kind of comes back up. Like that one kind of, you know, that was not a smith. But, you know, like the back truck was just floating next to it. Instead of actually being dipped. Okay, I'm just trying to feel that out, you know. How hard is that going to be when I'm actually in a smith to stay locked into it the whole time? Not entirely sure. I got less speed on that one. How am I missing it by like an inch every time? It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay, stop. Just pop up. Backsmith. This one is going... Come on. The inconsistency of the game really bothers me sometimes too. Like you know, if you just hit A once and then drop down, how much speed do you get? You sometimes get a lot, sometimes you get very little. And sometimes you do a over wheelie 100 times in a row. How? If I could be that good at the regular smith, I would have landed this first try. See, I either miss completely or I get a little bit too far and then I do the over wheelie. Okay. So back truck just a little bit over. Okay, front truck. Why am I tweaking like that? Ooh, gross. I don't like this. And I really wonder if I could do it. Oh. See, you just slip right off. I don't know what I could have done differently. See, like, that's a solid lock-in. That is good. Like, the wheel is pinched up against the edge. That is a textbook perfect Smith grind. And then I follow the curve more than the curve did, and then I bail. That kind of sucks. So I wonder what it takes to actually stay on this. You know, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go non-experimental. I'm gonna go into my board settings, and I'm gonna turn my truck tightness. Well, I guess that one can stay. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna turn my truck tightness way down because there was a guy who told me that, like inside the game, one of the characters told me that the looser your trucks are, the better you stick to curves. So I'm actually going to take the advice of the game, loosen up that truck, and see if I lock in any better. I mean, that does look a lot better. I didn't get much further, though, did I? It looked cool, though, like it was really pinched up against it like that. Okay. Let's do it. Come on, man. Very difficult. The last thing is to do tricks over the handrail, which, like, is not even a challenge. Like, I don't think I'm gonna have any difficulty with that one. Famous last words, but come on, man. If I could be a little more straight at it, that might help, but then I have a little less room for my run up. Okay, that was not bad, other than it being the wrong trick entirely. Okay, I did a Smith and I landed it. You didn't like it though. I gotta Smith this whole thing? Man, I don't know. See, you know, if you go too fast, the speed has to be perfect, is what I'm learning here. I may have been going a little bit too slow when I slipped off the right. That time I was going too fast. I wasn't in the right trick, but as far as like the way that it feels, it should be about the same. If I got a little bit further, yeah, that was pretty close, I think. If I got a little bit further, I think I would have gotten to the kink, and then if I got to that kink, I could have ever so slowly slid my way down the rest of the way. Okay, so this doesn't seem impossible. It's close, but not impossible. Alright. Should I maybe, like, spin against it? Like, if I spin front side, you know, that locked it in like that, but if I'm in a Smith, that might actually be a positive thing. By the way, if you ever don't get text at all for hours and hours and hours on end, if you ever want to record something, that will guarantee that everyone on Earth wants to text you. Happens every time. I often don't mute my phone because I'll forget to unmute it, and then I miss a bunch of stuff. But it is what it is. Alright, let's get locked into this. I think if I spin front side, that'll just slow down my grind, and then I won't get to the kink. But if I get into a decent one, I'd like to at least try it, because that might be the secret. I did it right there, but I don't know if that's why I fell off. No, it wasn't, because I fell off that time without doing it. But if I spin front side, I might push the nose against the side, and that would, like, pull the back truck off. I just don't know. How is that a Smith and an over wheelie at the same time? That doesn't make any sense. That would be called a 50-50 if you somehow did both of those. Smith. No. Oh. Okay. Back Smith. No. I'd like to be locked in. Okay, so there was a Smith in that. No, that's not good enough. Okay. I think I have to grind to the end. I'm curious if it's allowed to say anything else. Like if I just kind of slip into something else for a second and then back to a Smith or whatever, will it count, or does it have to just be perfectly into a Smith the whole time? I don't really know. But I will tell you, it's getting a little annoying doing this over and over and over. Because there's so much, I mean, there's skill to it, you know, like you could theoretically get good, but sometimes you hit rocks, you know, and that's what I call it when that happens, where you just, there's nothing there, but I'm bouncing off of something. It happens fairly often. That is not a regular problem with the game. It has a lot of other ones, but it happens enough. If I could just grind that first kink, like that's actually doable. Like I'm not trying to land. I'm not doing anything to make myself land. I'm just slipping off. And I can't slip off the left because the nose is tipped down like that. So if I ever bail, I'm gonna fall inside. Okay, go a little bit faster. Just do it the same way every time, and then I can tell whether the speed is an issue or not. Oh, it started as a smith. The game didn't recognize it, but quit calling it a willy. I don't want to do a willy. Can I delete that trick from the game? I never want to do that. I'm never telling you to do that. There we go. Lock it in, lock it in. Oh, that was pretty good. I saw the W word there on the screen. I don't know how or why that you could ever call that a willy. Look at this. This is like the most locked in smith I've done all day. Although I think maybe right here, his weight is on the nose. He thinks he's not doing a smith. His weight is too far forward. But that's not my fault. I will, of course, be the one to get punished for it. Oh, it started calling that a smith. It was a weird one. Okay. And just a little bit faster. No, that looks like it's too fast. I'm going to grind right over the curve somehow. No, stop doing that, please. No. Bad. Bad boy. Okay. Perfect. Oh, a little bit further. I saw the W word again. I don't know how I can avoid it, considering how locked in perfectly into a smith that was. No. Leave it. Bad. Okay. There we go. Ugh. You know what? I'm not having the most fun with this one. This was an incredibly difficult trick to do on this. I think a crook would have been maybe a little bit better. Like that would still be hard, but I think it would be possible. This one, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's possible. I've gotten to the end on different grinds. It's just never stayed a smith the whole time, you know? Okay, this one looks good. It looks really good. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, and changing my mode makes the nollie trays look like actual nollie trays instead of a weird front flip thing I was doing. That one was nice. Okay, if you're having trouble with this, loosen up those trucks. That is going to make a big difference. Oh. Look at that. That is, I mean, it looks like a front feeble, but... Oh, so good. That was nice. All right. Now, tricks over the rail. Okay. I shouldn't do the same one, but I said it was going to be easy, and I didn't want to mess it up. Hey, you noticed my new board? I got a few extra of my Pro model with me to hand out to the SFC homies. All right. Head over to the cultural building. All right. I will see you at the cultural building. It might be immediate, it might not. I don't know. It wants to take me to a bus. Okay, so this is still in San Francisco. There's two different maps here. I wish they would connect some of these. You know, like it seems pretty possible. Even the last gen ones should be able to have all of these maps be one thing. Like Skate was able to do it. Look at my back truck flopping around. Oh, looks ridiculous. That should mean, let me just try to turn a little bit. Like it should make, it's a little bit looser, but the front truck I didn't change, right? But switch, let me see, because now the, I can't really tell much of a difference, to be honest with you. Maybe that would be a good thing. Although I would prefer to switch it, because I do crooks a lot more than I do smiths. Come on, I hit the wrong button there. Okay. That'd be a fun ledge that I just went by, that curve, to try to go on that. Okay. Yeah, I gotta say, I like the flip speed being auto. Shouldn't have bailed several times when I was trying to say that, but alright. What would you like? Holler at your boy. 100th anniversary EMB jam. Okay. I can do that. Okay, thanks for telling me to go somewhere else. That's great. I don't mind though, because I would like to buy a new board. My board is looking a little bit gross. Let's buy, what do I currently have? I don't want to get a much different size. I mean, that looks fine. Let's do that. I'm going to shrink down the old wheels a little bit. Because, like, the game talks a lot about I like having them out. I know a lot of pros do them in. I don't care. I like them out. I know a lot of people, like inside the game, tell you how much of a difference it makes to change all these things. I haven't really noticed, but to be fair, I've been doing a lot of other things. Like changing the control mode's going to make a lot bigger difference than that. Can I do a 360 flip? Okay, that one flipped a little bit extra that time. But I don't think... Oh, no, I had a really big board, didn't I? I think I got the biggest board in the game. So maybe the tricks are going to flip a little bit easier this time. Oh, no. Is this going to be a jam? I don't want to do a jam. Don't make me do a jam. Okay. Okay. It's cool. We're here to celebrate EMB turning... It's called Embarcadero. EMB was the skate gang that skated there. According to Carol. Okay. Is this just a challenge? Is it? Please don't be a jam. I don't want it to be a jam. Oh, no. Okay. Last time, I was told by people that the best way to beat the jam in Philly was to do lots of switch manual tricks. And that if you just don't bail and you do lots of switch manual tricks, God damn it. Already with this, that you will win. So switch manual, don't just fall over for once. Okay, this looks sketchy. Yeah, how do you even skate that thing? It's got a lip on the end, but you can't really do stalls on it. I mean, I guess you can. Okay, so not been a good time to change my board. All right, let's do a horrible impossible. I hate how they look in this game, but that is okay. That is not the point of this. Let's do something. I knew I wasn't gonna get a trick on that. How do you skate this stuff? Look at how steep that is. Okay, switch heel flip. Oh my god. I don't know what it is about these jams, but they're a little bit cursed, and I can't land anything on them. Okay, manual. Oh, that was a good manual. Good job. Great. I feel good about that. Yes, a 4. I expected just a tiny bit better than that. Try more switch tricks. This game loves switch tricks. Okay, that was pretty cool, but I don't think I'm going to spend the time to get up on top of that in my limited time run here. Also, the scoring does not make sense. There is a best trick jam, which you would think best trick doesn't matter if you bail. And I did a 270 heel flip or switch 270 heel flip to feeble. It was really crazy, but I bailed. Come on! But I bailed every trick, every attempt aside that one. And I got a terrible score. And then I had one in the best trick where I landed a bunch of simple tricks, and I got like a 9.9 or something like that. Like, it's a best trick, but you are required to be consistent in it. It's super weird. I think this is probably going to be another issue where you got to be consistent. I can't control that. I can't control that. That can not be my fault if that happens. Okay. I failed again. Very upset. I didn't want to do this. I don't want to do jams in this game. They're just evil. It just requires nothing but switch. Like, I could still win. Only one of these count. He said the same thing. More technical switch tricks. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm going to start on top of this. Does the game care if I do it on the gap? If I just stay stationary and do a bunch of switch tricks, is that the same thing? Like, if I just do it over here, okay, like, I didn't do the gap. Does it matter? Like, it doesn't seem to keep track as far as, like, what it tells you, So, who knows? Okay, like, does it help if I ollie over this? Or is that worth more than if I do it on flat? It should be. I really wish I didn't bail there. It should be, but I don't know that it is for sure. Okay. Like, if I do a flat ground manual, and I hold it for a little bit, let's do a shove it out. Oh, not a 360 shove it. A regular boring shove it. Just a plain shove it. There you go, like that. Okay, I've bailed too many times. I think you can probably bail like twice and get a good enough score to win. Once you've bailed that many times, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get maybe a 4.5. 4. Couldn't even get that extra half. Like, I did some good tricks in that. Yeah, I know I didn't. Come on, shut up, Donovan. I hate you so much. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm not gonna get too involved in this because it drives me insane. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna ignore all of the stuff, except maybe some grinds, because I think that having the like having different types of tricks is gonna be helpful. But I'm gonna try to just cruise around, do lots of switch stuff, and not bail. That's my plan. Like nothing hard, but just not bail them. Okay, I almost bailed that. All right. I don't intend for these always to be 360 shove-its. I'm always trying single ones. I don't know why. All right. I can't even test it because I can't do anything consistently enough. Like that was supposed to be a crook. It's too late. The best I could possibly get right now. Well, now I'm down to a 4. It doesn't matter. At this point, it does not matter how good the rest of my run is. Oh my god. Okay. Let's try manual. Regular shove it. There we go. Nose manual. It just says switch ollie, fake ollie. Like it doesn't count a manual, so I don't know. Like a 4. A 4. It's I've gotten like a 6.5 once. You either get a 4.0, a 6.5, or like a 9.6. That's it. You can't get anything else in my experience. Okay. So why even start me normal? Because you require everything to be switch, or else you get mad. There you go. Switch trick. Switch trick. Switch trick. Switch trick. Regular trick. Switch trick. Okay. Let's do... Oh, a switch trick. How about a fakie trick? How about a fakie 360 trick? Okay. Switch trick. Switch trick. Oh, I knew it. I knew not to try a kickflip. That is one of the hardest tricks in the whole game. As far as flip tricks. Like there's different grinds that are really difficult that I was talking about. But if you just want to do an incredibly difficult flip trick, try a kickflip. Okay, I changed my mind. I was going to try to grind it. My angle was bad. I knew I was going to bail, so I'm not going to do it. All right, so let's see. Let's do one normal trick. Let's try an actual flip trick. How did I do? I got a 9. Okay. So this was not done. That's my theory. On top again. Well, okay, I did technically go back and beat that first one, so I am on top again in the sense that I have beaten one of these jams before. So just don't bail and do everything switch. That is what the game wants. It doesn't care if you do lots of good tricks. They just have to not be bails. So that is whatever. Do with that information what you will. I didn't have any choice. I was going to bail there no matter what. So I'm down to probably 6.5 now. If I bail another time, I might... Okay, I'm probably down to about a 4 right now. And no matter what I do, it's not going to matter. But I have a 9. There's a decent chance I win with a 9. I might not, though. So I did not mean to throw this attempt. Because I don't feel very secure with that 9. Someone might get a 9.1 this time, and then I'm screwed. So we will see what happens to me this time. There's really no hope for it at this point. No matter how hard of a trick I do, that was a pretty hard trick. It's not gonna matter. I know that for sure at this point. Okay, that was a grind on the edge between the bottom of the ledge and the ground. All right, how did I do? Okay, 8.7 is the highest this time. Did I win overall? All right, I won the EMB jam. Okay, good, good. I did not want to leave that undone, but I didn't want to try it another time either. So if I hadn't won that one, I probably would have just done it off camera and just spent like a half hour just being mad and not talking, so I can get through it. But it is what it is. So that was pretty cool. Last time I won a contest, that was the best trick contest I was telling you about, where you have to be consistent during it, which I hate. This one, I might get some kind of sponsor thing. We'll see what happens. You think EMB is 100 years old and everyone you know all flew here to celebrate? I got achievement for squad goals. This is just an excuse to get everyone together for your surprise pro party. All right. You created such a buzz. The fun you bring to a session transcended your shop and then your city. At this point, you put so much work while spreading fun in skating that everyone is wondering two things. Why is there a comment there? When are they turning you pro? And when did Donovan learn what transcended means? Good question. Congrats. Okay. Who turned me pro? Do I get to pick? No. I'm pro. I'm 75% pro for everybody. That's how it works. Okay. You don't like pick a sponsor and all their stuff is free. But if you are pro for a company, you're not going to get other companies' stuff. Oh, I do get to pick one. Okay. I'm going to go for, let me go for thank you. Okay, so I get 100% off one of them, but 75% off of all of them. Ooh, I can go pro for Grind King. Okay. I would probably go pro for Grind King if I had the chance. Let's go small. Okay. Let's go for a real brand. Okay, there we go. Fulfilled the dream is the achievement that just popped up down there. I should get another achievement for turning pro with my catch mode set to manual the whole time. So it has never been on auto since I started the game. I don't think that one popped up. So, I mean, I don't have to prove to you that my catch mode is on manual. You see me bail tricks all the time. I don't think I got that one. I was looking forward to that because it's like 0.02% of people actually get that one. So it would have been kind of cool, but that's all right. Where are you, Torey? I would like to do a mission. Grind a long ledge and pop over the ledge at the end. Yes, please. I would like to. How do I get to him? Big 4 block? That's an SFC. San Francisco. That's what it means. Okay. I want to do the Torey one. Big long ledge, then pop over something. That sounds fun. Sounds like something he would do too. Okay, let's pop up here. Oh, shut up, neighbors. I hate these people. I hate everybody, really. If they let their dog out just loose and they hope that it'll go to their fence to go inside their fence in the backyard. It never does. It runs around in my yard and dumps everywhere. And then they scream at it all day. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but they were freaking out with their dog. Hey, we got the same sweater. Look at that. Twins. All right. What do you want me to do? It's your first time here? No. Gap across the ledge. Gap down the 4 block. Okay. Gap across the ledge and down the 4 block. You say across. Oh, like this and then this. Oh, okay. That's pretty steezy. What if I manual in the middle? I'm not going to, because what if the game doesn't want you to? Although, let me try it. Okay. Good start. Gap across the ledge. What if I do it to manual and then pop out? Okay. I need maybe one more push than that. Across the ledge to manual. Pop out. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Look at that old truck. Who are you? I'm a pro skater. I just went pro at this major event 3 blocks away. You were probably there. I know they don't have other players or other characters standing around in this game. Even the best trick contest, there's all these like spots for all the people. You know, like they have to stay behind the rope and stuff like that. There's nobody there. You can turn people on that just kind of do nothing. I want to see if you can pop over both rails before tricking into the street. Pop. Okay, trick over the rail, trick over the second rail, trick to the street. Trick over the rail. Where do I start? Trick over the rail. What angle am I coming at this from? Over the... Why am I starting on top of this, though? Over the rail and then over the second rail. Do you mean this way? Do you want me to do this? I'm not exactly clearing a rail that way, but trick over the rail, trick over the second rail. I mean, there's 2 rails together. Do you mean no? Because it's 2 separate things. Do I have to start? Man, it's doing this again to me where I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Trick over the rail. Okay, that counted. Trick over the second rail. I don't think I can do it from this angle. Maybe I could. if I do the boned ollie, to use a Tony Hawk term. Okay. There we go. Trick over the second rail, and then trick onto the street. Like doing this little gap couldn't possibly count, right? So I have to trick over this rail. Am I supposed to, come on, just do the boned ollie. That's it. Just do that. That's it. Fine. I think I'm intended to ollie back up. No, because the marker is down here. So I'm supposed to just ollie over that flat. Can I land one level down? That might make sense. Because if I'm going one down this way, I'm starting up at the top and I'm landing here. So if I land here, then I can jump over here, and then I can do something to the street from there. That might be what it wants, but I really don't know. And I don't know how you're intended to get speed for that. Okay, that did count. Okay. There we go. There we go. I just needed, you know, any bit of instruction would have been great, but I got it. Everyone's happy. Celebrate with a nollie tray. All right. All right. So, I don't remember seeing anyone else, so let me just pick something else to do. I have technically finished. Okay, SFC local. There's one over there. Okay. I don't technically have to do anything else to be considered beating the game, because 2 of the challenges don't work. Like there's one where no matter how many times I land it, it just doesn't count it, and I didn't do it twice. I did it like 20-30 times. I have already done this one. Are you gonna ask me to do grinds on that? No. Okay. Well, we're both here. Okay, so this is the same guy. Just wasn't the same time. Well, I might have to do it on the outside because of the run that I get for this. But if I pop up onto it, kind of like that, I might need to go a little bit faster to clear some of it. That would be cool to do a feeble on it. I don't think that's really reasonable. I could board slide it and just have my truck lock in. That doesn't actually work though. Okay. Okay. You want to count that? Okay. Grind the rail, grind the curb, pop out. Grind the rail. Okay. Gotcha. Grind the rail and then grind the curb and then pop out. Okay, I got you. I got you. It's gotta be grinds though. None of these slide nonsense. Alright. That was a slide. This is a little bit tall. I'm gonna try to aim a little bit down. I was gonna say downwind. That doesn't make any sense. If I did that as a smith, I could maybe drop down into like a Susky or something. That'd be kind of cool. Smith the Susky? Okay, that might be a little bit difficult. Let's try to get just a little bit. I need a little bit of speed so I can clear some of that down angle. Ugh. Okay. You could see what I was going for there. Okay. Nose grind. Yeah, you can't go too fast though, because then you... Okay. I was hoping, because it started as a crook. I was trying to do a crook on this. And then it thinks that was a smith. And then I nollied out. So like no part of that was correct, and yet it wouldn't have surprised me if it counted, because all of it was like almost correct, you know? Okay, I can't go so fast. I gotta go fast enough that I can get onto it. Okay. So grind was a generic term in this case, meaning you can do a nose blunt, but that's fine. Okay, so it's taking me somewhere. Where do you want me to go? You don't want me to go anywhere, do you? That stuff really bothers me. It's not telling me to try to find... Oh, you're trying to do this. This one doesn't exist. I know you've probably commented by now and told me where it is. I don't know where it is. It doesn't exist. This one is glitched. I can't get it to work. Meet up with Beagle. Okay, I would like to. Are you going to tell me where he is? You will. Hey, look at that. Okay, this looks like a line I'm going to have to do. It's 100 meters away. Okay. 100 meters is about one football field for you Americans out there. For you fellow Americans. Okay, I've never noticed that fire hydrant was busted open. Let's go this way. Okay. What would you like me to do, mon frere? Oh, this guy. This creepy smile. Like, consider how dark it is. And consider that there's nobody here, right? Okay, now the lights came on. But right then, that was terrifying. Okay. Golden hour tricks. Okay, you can cool the color down after you see how gold your clip looks in the replay editor. I don't think it's gonna look gold, but you can set the time of day in the camera editor thing. Okay. Grind the first ledge, slide the second ledge, trick on flat, trick down the first set, trick down the second set. That's a lot. Grind first ledge, slide the second ledge. Okay, I got you. All right, I'm not gonna go too fast. That was not a grind, nor a slide. Okay, crooked grind. There we go. Boom, got it. What about a tail slide? Boom. Okay. See, I don't know why the S is lowercase. That's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is I don't know where the rest of the line is. Come on, man. Okay, that actually counted. But it shouldn't have. Fine, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I don't care. I'll do a board slide even. That's how little I care. No, that's not a slide. Thank you. Okay. I will never understand what this game wants often. Okay, this clip that I'm making is going to be terrible. It's just going to be the worst. Okay, that is not what I want. No, stop. I need like an inch extra distance. There we go. That was not a slide. Can you just show me what the next thing is? I really would like to see it. All right. I can't not slide the first one, and I can't even get onto the second one. Come on, pop up onto it. Okay. I missed. There we go. Pop out. Okay. Let's do the world's slowest no slide. Thank you. Okay, trick on flat. I can do that. Okay. Trick down the first set, trick down the second set. Okay. I don't know how fast to go. I don't know how big these steps are. Okay. Went a little bit too hard on that trick there. Okay. It's gonna be steezy. Let's try something good. Not that good, but kind of good. Okay, bad start. Bad start. Now, it would be really cool if you could do both of these in one trick. I have done that before. Okay. Sorry. Front shove. That's all you're getting. Trick down the first set. Shove. Ugh. You can't step to the nose when you're in the middle of a trick, my guy. Yeah, I have done both of these as a grind, like a tail slide and like pop and slide around and whip the nose over and do like a nose slide or a fakey crook or something like that. But I don't think that would count because it's two separate items, you know. There we go. Nope. Okay. Stop doing that. I'm just trying to do a 5-0. I'm seriously not asking that much. I'm really not asking that much. Okay. This might be because my one truck is still tight. Like I'm having trouble getting myself lined up in a way that makes sense. That was a 5-0, but he didn't like it, so that's okay. I'm gonna do a better one. Boom. I keep hanging on. I can't pop out of that and not. Come on, no slide. There we go. Okay. All right. Just a touch of speed here. There we go. Use a replay editor. I've done it. I didn't mean to bail out of that. Camera lens, key filters. When you place the blue key, turn the value between 15 and 20. Okay. So I think what he's talking about, I would love to show you. Okay. So you can go in. Okay. So you can do a bunch of things. So he was talking about filming during golden hour. So let's do time of day. We have to hit RB to add a key, which is annoying. Time of day. Let's do it. When's golden hour? Golden. There we go. That must be it. Confirm. Okay. And then he was saying, did it change? Let's remove this key. 9? Well, there's golden hour in the day, right? What time is it? No, is that 9 p.m.? No, that's noon, right? Because the shadow is right below me. But then it's suddenly nighttime. Okay, whatever. And then it changed. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let's remove this key. Okay, let's add a key. I don't want it to be 22.245. I want it to be let's say this time. I know this isn't golden hour, but it goes away. I don't know. This stuff is supposed to work. I put a keyframe for what time it's going to be, and it doesn't care. So he can try to teach me, and I've successfully completed his challenge there, which was to put a filter on. I didn't even try that. That really annoys me. Why do you got to be like that, game? Why does stuff just not work? Okay, he was in the underground. What? I want to do some day one stuff. Where did that go? Day one's parking lot. Oh, this is not... Okay, this is in San Francisco. Okay, fine. All right, I will go back there. I'll do this one. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to do a first try. It's going to be so steezy. You're going to cry. I don't know why that... I was so annoyed. I was finally going to show you, like, yeah, like, here's how you do it. I've done a bunch of other keyframes. I figured out how to make the camera, like, keyframes for the camera placement and all that type of stuff. I can change, like, you know, different things about the camera. I have done the color correction, camera lens filters and stuff. I have not done a time of day one. Why it changes, I don't know. Do I have to do 2 keyframes so that it is a minute later when I'm at the end of the line or something? I mean, like, I have no idea. Okay, I'm in day one's parking lot. He's floating in the sky above me. Talk to day one. Okay, day one is in the sky. So, is part of my challenge here to find him? Okay, why? Why? I saw you full pop on just a curb. If you want to just barely get on, try this. Set up for an ollie, then flick down instead. Yeah, the low pop ollie. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I know how to do a low pop ollie. This is a crazy parking lot. Low pop ollie, grinder slide, no pop out. I can do that. I can do that, I think. As long as the board slide's okay. I don't know if you counted that, because the thing is not on the screen. That was a high ollie. Okay. Okay. That, again, said the thing on the screen. Okay. Oh, that was 1? Why didn't my board slide count? I don't blame you for not counting the other one, but... Okay. Did that count? That didn't count either. Grind or slide. It doesn't matter which one. Okay, that one counted. That one counted. That's good. I would like one to be a board slide. I don't know why, but it's like... Oh, wait. I got to do them in a row? Is that what happened? Because I lost the... Oh, I can do it on all kinds of stuff. Okay. Well, I'm not pleased about that. Okay, I don't think you can get onto this thing. I can try it. Maybe like a no slide or something would work. I didn't know those had to be aligned. Okay, I don't think you can get high enough to do a no slide on this thing. Despite it being highlighted. There we go. Okay. It didn't seem to count though, because it didn't pop back up on screen. So that is very frustrating. Okay, I did it. Yep, that was 1. Yeah, I definitely didn't do anything in the beginning there. That was a big JK on my part. I really wish I could see. Ugh, this is going to be a problem. Board slide. Count it. Count it. Day one, count that. I'm not going to ask you again because you're not able to respond to me. But low pop ollie. That was clearly a no slide in there. Nope, you don't like it. Okay. Okay. Turn harder. Sometimes he does kick turns, sometimes he doesn't. There's no way to control it. That was a big ollie. And now I'm stuck here. I don't know if I can get back out without resetting my line. Alright, do I still have a line going? I have no idea. I should probably do it more over here because I'm set up at that ledge and that one will not work. Okay. Mini ollie. What do you think? Did that count? How many of these have counted and how many have not? I'm at 0, so okay, good. Good. I was really hoping for a nice, frustrating one to end things off for the day. Okay. Low pop a little bit better than that. Okay, into a salad. Great. Lovely. No, that's a high pop. Sorry. Keep my line, please. Did that on accident. I didn't mean it. Low pop. Nose grind. Okay. Low pop. 50-50. No. 1 of 3. I did it. Boom. Backside flip. Big and buttery. Okay. There's nothing over here. This ledge will not work. We both know that. Let's not pretend that it's going to work day 1. Okay. World's oldest truck. Okay. That was 2. That didn't count either. I don't know why. It just didn't. Why aren't these counting day 1? Can you just explain to me what I'm doing wrong? Am I not allowed to do it switch? Is that the problem? Because those last 2 were switch. Okay. If you ever ask someone to do a trick and they did it switch, would you be mad about it? Oh my god. Okay. Roll up. Fakie or low pop. Susky. Did not count. Okay. Low pop. No slide. Oh, he said don't pop out. Have I been popping out of those maybe? I'm not sure. I can't get the back truck all the way on this, so I'm just not going to. Low pop, nose grind, and you gotta like rotate it out maybe. Okay, that should have counted. It was ugly, but that's fine. Can't do board slides. What tricks count? Even that one doesn't count. Okay. I don't like this game sometimes. Okay, no pop out. Why aren't these counting, man? What do you want me to do? Low pop, ollie, grinder, slide, no pop out. I have 1. I think I just did like 6 of them in a row. What do you mean 1? Low pop, ollie, no pop out. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Low pop, ollie, grind, no pop out. There we go. Come on, man. Do the 75 of them before you counted 3 of them. Try that tiny pop onto a parking block and flip out of it. It's tricky getting the flip quick enough when you're so low. Okay. I think I can do that. But will you count it, is the question. Okay, low pop out. Crooked grind, nollie flip. It is hard to get enough of a flip on that. What if I did a shove it? Would you count that? When you say flip trick, how technical? I gotta do 3? Don't tell me they're in a row, man. Oh no. This is just the worst. Low pop. Okay, so I'm gonna do low pop. Crooked grind. It did not do the shove it, man. Come on. Oh. Shove it. I don't know what that was. I don't know why the board went vertical. That was a shove it. Thank you. Oh, not a 8,000 degree shove it. Just a regular 181 would just be perfect. Thank you. Shove it. So those didn't have to be in a line, but the other ones did? Okay, whatever, game. Come on, have at least a little bit of consistency. What? I'm not... Oh, fine. Why did those not have to be in a line when the first 3 did? Like, they clearly did, because I saw it reset to 0 a bunch of times. I did not do 3 of those in a row. So, fine, whatever. I'm glad that one is over. That one was incredibly annoying. Speaking of annoying, I think right up here, this is where I had to do 3 flip and flip outs back to back. No, this isn't the spot. There were plants on them, but it was around you. It was at the docks, I thought. Maybe it's on the other side up there. That doesn't really matter, but 3 flip and flip outs back to back. Super hard. I was doing, I'm gonna switch now, and it was backside. I was doing like a nollie flip or a kick flip depending on my speed and angle, because you cover different amounts of ground on them. And then like into a crooked or a normally a crook, sometimes nose grind, sometimes a nose slide, depending on, you know, the whims of physics or whatever. And I managed to get that one. That one was incredibly hard. But that is it for now. I've done it. I've become a pro skater. I have more challenges to do. Some of them may even be possible. So you'll see some more. Just because I've finished the story mode doesn't mean I'm done with the game. I will play it a bit more. And I will see you then. Thanks for hanging out.